Alright, we're going live we're live now, but we're going live to actually explain the belt unveiling in about 3 minutes time. So I'll give you guys a little bit of time to log on. You've got 3 minutes before we start this actual live for today. So I'll just say hello to the people that come on. Beauty Warriors, again, how you guys doing? Hope you guys are doing well today. Hope business is treating you well. Soph, how are you? And Jacob, how are you? Finley, I'll see you in a couple of hours. Easy setup today. I've got no goal. It's great. I've been here a stupid amount of times. Hey, the Francises. I know you're here. You're in front of me. You cheats. But we'll come on to that in a minute. Wait for a couple more of you guys to join. I know Dad's trying to launch himself online as well because he wants to know the unveiling of this. Not that he doesn't already know. He's the only one in the world at the moment by myself who knows. But you'll all find out in due course. We're going through it in about a minute's time. So stay tuned, stay on. We'll be live giving the all-important live for, I might even say the year on this one. Oh, Christopher, are you hashtagging live too early, by the way? Never said the hashtags are in play yet. That could be minus cyber points. Christopher might hate me if I take too many cyber points off him though. It's just popped up from underneath the railing in front of me for those guys that know the facility. He's just gone, huh? And I'm like, yeah, more cyber points than me. Yoshka's going to win this month, I tell you, with the amount of cyber points I'm taking off Christopher. All right, let's get this live going. Guys, girls, welcome to another cyber coaching with me, your cyber coach from thekeeper.co.uk, Lee Reed. Today, obviously, we're on the big one. We're on the unveiling the name of this title over my shoulder. It's the all-important live. It's the one I've been kind of pushing for the last couple of weeks. I've been kind of putting out a teaser out there. And to be honest with you, there's been a lot of time on this one, both with my family and the old firm, discussing through many hours of sessions, phone calls, Skype calls. What should we do for it? What should it become? Should it just be a figurehead? Should it just be something that I keep at home as my private one? D, how you doing? Gavs, guys, I still need to actually work out how to pronounce it, but I'm going to go for Kulovicek. I'm probably so far out, but I've known you way too long not to know that. Your job, message me on WhatsApp, let me know how to actually say it. But back onto this beaut. Now, just to give you a few little live rules. The first one, obviously, as you know, if you hashtag live now, you'll get 20 cyber points. If you hashtag live before I say, you'll minus cyber points from now on. If you are in the live with me, so for instance, if we go out and do an actual session, if you show the skills that we're working on the day, you'll gain 40 cyber points. I'm also bringing in 2 new rules. If you're ever live with me, so for instance, you suddenly see me doing a live and you know you're only 200 yards down the road. If you run out and you get into the live, now I got 3 waiting for me today, 2 that have waited for a whole hour, and 1 that's waited for the last half hour after his session. If you're ever in the area when I'm doing a live, you can gain an extra 10 cyber points for being here. So that is only done at the beginning of a live or the end of a live, where if you're suddenly here, I'm going to shout, call your name out.
Ralph. Christopher. Jonathan.
They get an extra 10 cyber points on top of any time if they hashtag live. So they'd get 30 cyber points for this live. And obviously, if you send the comment of the live in, you'll get an extra 10 cyber points. So suddenly, if you can't actually get here, launch comments across to me as we're on lives. Let's get a little bit of chatting going. Let's get a little bit of toing and froing going on these actual lives. Give me something interesting to talk about. Now that'll give you an extra 10 cyber points. So there's many cyber points up for grabs, and obviously the leaderboard's hotting up. We're sort of getting into the month now. We're starting to see shape on the leaderboard. We've got the normal suspect somewhere near the top. Can you guys get him off this month? Can we stop him winning that cyber championship? Now, onto this one. The one you've been waiting for, the naming of the new belt. Now, just to give you a little bit of an understanding of what's been happening with this, we've had so many ideas. We started off with, firstly, imagine someone came into me on their first ever day. Can you maybe hold it over your shoulder and have a photo with me? So it's the first time you've ever been in belt. Nah, it didn't go down well with us. That was the one that lost in the first round. Both old firm, both our families, we didn't particularly like it. We want you to understand what the belt's all about. We want you to have that prior knowledge, what the belts mean to everyone. You want to be trying to win them. You want to know and understand the different belts, what they mean, what people have to do to win them. So that one went out of the window. We then thought maybe 50 sessions with me, or complete your first folder, so 40 sessions with me. Now, that one stayed for a little while, and we thought, it's not a bad idea, but some people might not get 40 one-on-ones, some people might not think one-on-ones in groups, so that one kind of went by the by as well. We thought player of the season. It's a difficult one and a dangerous one when you're a businessman. Suddenly you have to think, are you going to demoralize people for something like that? And we don't do demoralizing. We only do bringing people up. We try and get people to reach their goals. We try and get people to experience the difference. We try and get people to come out of their shells and become a better person than what they were yesterday. We don't want to ever put people's heads down for suddenly maybe not winning something like this. We thought maybe you could just have a photo of it or with it at the presentation evening. That one stayed for quite a while. Now, whether something like that happens in the future, whether we find another one or whether we find something like that, maybe. But that one went for now. We thought GK of the year, maybe player of the year. No. Am I teasing you all yet? Swaney, I really hope you're watching this, because I know on Friday I was teasing you for about an hour and a half. And we're not talking Matthew here, we're talking Owen. Owen officially hates me now because I gave him so many different names and he was getting so close. He was like, I can't get this thing right. Such is life. We thought parent of the year. That one stayed for a little while. And we thought that could be a great one. The amount you guys put in for your kids to get them to come into coaching all the time, waiting out in the cold, doing the different sort of aspects, being out here, being part of it. Obviously, the money side of it's never easy. You guys do so much for the kids. We thought that could be an interesting one. So we kind of implemented on all that. We started venturing off and trying to find new ones, new ideas, and we got to maybe an old firm belt, and old firm belt stayed for a little while. We thought that's quite a good one. Went through quite a lot of conversations, that one. Maybe when you became old firm, you could wear this thing over your shoulder with pride, and you'd go up on the wall and it would become an award, and at this presentation we'd have a new standard of old firm coming in, and we took that one away as well. We then went on to the one that I like, and the one that I know he's not watching right now, and it's horrible. I'm waiting for him to come on, but I'll just have to edit this out and send it to him. I like the Fantasy Premier League champion. That's the one I like. Dan, that one's just for you. Much love. There's only one Fantasy Prem champion, and that's the one standing here, or sitting here I should say. I can stand if you like, but that's the last time I can say that, unfortunately, because this belt is now no longer called that. And we're about getting to the point where I'm going to tell you what it's about and what it's for and why it's come into fruition. And we decided on... No, I'm going to give you one more first. This one stayed for about half a week. And what it was going to be called is the People's Performer of the Year. The People's Champion, like The Rock, one of the guys that's held this for the longest. And we thought, that'd be a great idea. How could we decide that? What could we do? And loved that idea, loved that name, and it was starting to stick. But we then found this one name, and the one that really hit home came ironically from Dad himself. And a little bit of a kind of increase to it by me, and we've decided, a little drum roll for this one, this belt, cheers Ralphie, this belt is going to be called the Keeper.co.uk's Recognition Award. It will be given out every year during the presentation evenings that we do as one of the main belts. Now, we obviously have the Royce Achievement Award. That is one that's decided by me, and it's given to someone that's done something special throughout the year, someone that's overturned something. But this one has to be different. And the way this one's going to be different is it's not going to be given by me. I'm going to have absolutely no say in this belt. And where this one's going to become special is it's going to have its own trophy. We don't know whether it's going to be a trophy or a belt yet. That's later to be decided. But this is going to be the figurehead of it. And it's going to stay the figurehead of the keeper.co.uk. What we're looking to try and do is this thing here that comes out and the one at the bottom that comes out, we're trying to get them logoed up as the keeper.co.uk. Now, obviously, they're solid. So trying to get that done and getting it done might be two different things. But the recognition award's going to be awarded via you guys. You're all going to get a say in it. The week before the presentation is when the ballot will open. And what you'll do is every single one of you that have performed throughout the year or been part of it, or if you're old firm, you bring in an envelope with your name on it. And what you're going to do is inside that envelope, you're going to have the name of the performer that needs the recognition for the year. Have they done well cyber? Have they done amazing live? Have they just been good attitude when you've met them? Have they turned up and helped in your sessions? Do they do something different? What role model are they becoming? What do they do that makes them stand out from the crowd? That's what the recognition award's going to be all about. And that is what the nature of this belt and this championship or this award is going to be created for. And not just you goalkeepers and players, all the people that get PT'd by me, you're all going to get a vote, but one parent per family are going to get the vote. Now, on that note, I do expect parents that obviously don't come into sessions or don't know goalkeepers or players to scrap their vote. So you'd only hand in one envelope. But anyone that does have something to do with the keeper.co.uk, they constantly are on the lives, they're constantly watching sessions, they're doing group days, they're doing shows, they're doing tournaments. They have that blood in them. They have the keeper.co.uk in their family. They get a vote to this recognition award, as well as you guys and girls from the keeper. Now, one rule will be you're not allowed to vote for yourself, and you're not allowed to vote for anyone in your family. That's why your name will be on the front, and inside the envelope will have the name of the person you believe this is for. And what we're basically going to have is it's going to be only unveiled on the night. So even I'm not going to know the winner till the night itself. And it will be the last award every single time we do the awards evening, and it will be counted up at that point. So guys, girls, I hope you enjoyed this live. Welcome to the new belt, the keeper.co.uk's recognition award, and obviously this one will be the recognition award for 2020, and it will continue on for the rest, hopefully, of my coaching life and your guys' coaching lives with me. Much love from me, your cyber coach, Lee Reed, from the keeper.co.uk. Stay well, stay safe, be recognised. See you later.
That was sick.
Welcome to my world.